Car maintenance is easy to remember, but if that doesn't work, a backup plan is important.
The ordinance has caused a lot of controversy with residents in and around Provo, some believing that it's unnecessary to create a law on the issue.
One of the things you can do to make sure carbon monoxide isn't getting into your home is checking the flame on the stove. If it's blue, that means carbon monoxide isn't getting through.
Timpview isn't the only school that suffers from bullying. Every school has it in one form or another. The problem is those emotional scars are now carrying into adulthood. Engineers say they need the delay so that they can answer final questions and make sure nothing gets left out. The zombie scare tactics are teaching children and adults that driving drunk really is deadly. It's not every day that you see zombies out and about, but the Walking Dead are taking to the streets and local bars this Halloween to ask people to plan ahead and designate a sober driver. Zombies Against Drunk Driving is teaming with Utah Highway Patrol to show people the dangers of drinking and driving.
Find a designated driver, call a cab, whatever it is that you need to do to keep yourself to keep yourself out from driving and being drunk.
The zombies spread awareness through YouTube videos with police last year, but they decided to add to the campaign this year by making public appearances and scaring people into being safe.
Just getting this message out to the public in an interesting and engaging way.
The zombie scare tactics are teaching children and adults that driving drunk really is deadly. Utah Highway Patrol says that drunk driving is one of the nation's deadliest crimes, and they won't give up trying to prevent it.
And we have seen numbers decrease when it comes to DUIs, but until we see them at zero, we're going to still send out the message.
Law enforcement says that no holiday should ever end with the scary consequences of drunk driving. They remind Utahns to drive sober or get pulled over. In Salt Lake City, Aubrey Jones, 11 News. Early snowfall has Utah drivers worried about the slippery roads. Brian, the car mechanic, says to first make sure your tires have enough tread and your antifreeze is all the way full so that your defrost works properly.
You want to make sure that it'll be able to protect your vehicle to about -20. That's usually about as cold as it gets here.
Brian also says it's important to get winter windshield wipers and make sure your battery works in the cold.
Have your battery checked. You can have it checked at a local automotive store for free.
Even if your car is winter ready, many drivers still get stuck in the snow.
A snowplow was coming down, and there's only room for one of us. So my friend pulls off to the side, and the snowplow plowed us in between a snowbank and the wall of this canyon.
Car maintenance is easy to remember, but if that doesn't work, a backup plan is important.
Emergency Essentials Manager Don Kaufman says it's important to keep emergency items in your car just in case you do get stuck.
Have things like water and food, some sanitation, light, warmth is really important this time of year, first aid, and hopefully some tools.
Kaufman also says it's important that your car always has at least a half a tank of gas. In Orem, Aubrey Jones, 11 News. The United States flag is the most recognized symbol of our country, but to the military, taking care of the flag is also a way to honor those that have fought bravely for our freedoms.
Always remember, never forget!
Whenever and wherever the Stars and Stripes are present, members of the armed forces immediately stand at attention. They greet the flag with reverence as they remember those who have given their lives for our country.
We have a proud heritage, and we stand on the shoulders of giants. And one of the ways that we honor those that are either currently serving or those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice is by the way that we treat, care for, and honor the flag.
Air Force cadets at Brigham Young University wake up in the early hours of the morning to train, but a small group called the Color Guard gets extra coaching on how to carry and respect the flag. For Austin Leftwich, bearing the flag is also a way to honor his father.
I've always looked up to my father because he's in the Air Force, and it's just really helped me to be the best that I can be in all things that I do because he's just set such a great example.
Major Brent Heckel says that honoring the flag also commemorates their military brothers and sisters.
Because really, if you look at it, the military is a family affair. It's not just a military member, it's the individuals that support them.
The BYU Color Guard participate in events such as sporting games, assemblies, and other ceremonies to teach the community what it means to respect the flag. Cadet Leftwich said that one of the best ways to honor veterans and other members of the armed forces is to simply say thank you. He says that will always brighten their day and lets them know that they are appreciated. London?